Yeah! Boy, tonight, boy. Hey, look, listen. You be the one that be always looking so nice. Because, boy, I'm telling you, after what you posted today,
you're breaking up.
Is so normalized.
I don't know about you, but I'm having a good time tonight.
Welcome to the Monday night. Ahead to face some threesome. The rest will be on their way in a minute.
You have technical difficulties back there, man. But like I said,
you was lagging at one point.
You're lagging. But like I said, I don't know about you, but I'm having a good time.
I know you're having a good time, but this one here down low, I need your enthusiasm a little bit more, sir. You're the one that put in the news today about what we've been waiting for the last 2-3 years. I need some enthusiasm out of you because I'm giving it to you first. You're going to take it first. Good evening, everybody. We're going to kick it right off. Y'all already know what we're going to talk about first. Rob, your thoughts?
First of all, good evening, and I do have enthusiasm. The thing is, I'm just watching y'all. I'm watching my Spurs, and I'm watching the Monday night game at the same time on both screens. So, if y'all to chill out,
bless your heart. Matter of fact, we got the Eagles and the Packers tonight up in Lambeau.
I would say right now, not a good start for the Packers because right now the Packers offense not looking too good. But with this new addition of Jalen Phillips is making a real good start on the defense so far, which is why I got the Eagles tonight. So I'm rolling with them. They're on the bye week, so Eagles win this.
Oh boy!
Whoever got background noise, turn it down. I will assume it's probably you. So I got the remedy for that. I'm gonna mute you until I bring you in.
Oh boy!
Lone Wolf, the floor is yours.
Oh boy! Give me the Eagles to win this game because I don't trust the Packers offense. It's been stagnant for the last 2 weeks. So I'll take the Eagles to win this game. Short and sweet.
Locked in. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Good, man. Good.
Your prediction on this game that we're watching?
I like Philly because Green Bay $300 million defense looks suspect the last 2 weeks. And Philly got some nice pieces. Philly done went and got some pieces on the defense. They should win this game. Devontae Smith for the touchdown. And what was the over on the game?
I think it was 43 in the hook.
3.5.
We take the over because Green Bay gonna have to score a lot of points to catch up.
I'm taking the Bird Gang. The Bird Gang is pretty good off of a bye week. Number one, the one team that wanted the tush push to be done for is the same team that we're watching Philly play. So I will take Jalen Hurts to score a touchdown just because Eagles are petty just like that. And I got Philly to win, and I got Philly to cover, and I will take a lot of people taking the under. I'll take the over. Now, Rob, the floor is yours.
All right. So we had a breaking news in the NFL today, which is not a surprise, but it kind of is for me. Brian Daboll has the reason why I'm saying this. There's a reason why I'm saying this. Relax. Brian Daboll.
Say nothing. You got full screen, buddy.
Brian Daboll, the head coach of the New York Giants, has been let go of his release. He has been fired today. And the offensive coordinator of the Giants is taking over. But the reason why I said that this is a problem is because the GM did not lose his job. He's going to be the one that's going to be spearheading to find the new head coach of the New York Football Giants. And that's where the problem is. I believe this should be a 50-50, as in the head coach and the GM should be pairing together, like most championship and pedigree teams are. When you fire one, 9 times out of 10 you fire the other because that's who they brought in. This GM brought in Brian Daboll. This GM is the one that made these bad decisions on defense. This GM is the one that also it could be a good thing with Leak Neighbors and Scatterboo and Jackson Dart. But I think this is a hand-in-hand thing because Brian Daboll for the last 4 weeks has had leads in the fourth quarter and has squandered every last one of them. So that is on Brian Daboll. But also in the same retrospect, the GM should be going right behind him because of the fact that you are the one that has been spearheading this since the day you gave Brian Daboll the job 4 years ago. You made these bad picks on the offensive line. You made some bad picks on the defensive side. You made bad choices with trades. You made bad choices with free agents. There are a little bit of good in it, but at the same token, if I'm going to let go of one, the other one needs to go right behind him because you're the one that spearheaded this, and he is the one that co-signed on it. So this is a 50-50 split. I don't know why the GM is not going yet, but Daboll is on.
I'm gonna give it to
I don't know. Go ahead.
Locked in. You got the big screen. It's on you. Your thoughts?
Man, I feel bad for Daboll because
I don't.
Because he had the team flowing, bro. He knew his job was on the line. And he knew he picked his quarterback and thought they was going to give him another chance. Brian Daboll, you had fun. It's over. I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't think no NFL team gonna even mess with him. He gonna have to go to college. That's my thought. That's how I feel.
I told y'all this was going to happen. I told y'all going to giddy up. I've been campaigning for his job for 2 years. And rightfully so. I went up, I took a flight to New York, New Jersey. Now it's beautiful up in New York, don't worry. It's a little cold up there. That's his soul. But he wasn't the one I want. He was part of it, but he wasn't the one I want.
And hold up. Let's get this straight. You know what time we're supposed to be up here, and you still here late? You know what? Shut up. Next.
Okay. Come on, man. I'm gonna have a fun day because there's some people on this panel that says He should have stayed one more year. Was it you down below that came in late? Yeah,
and me. And me.
And Rob. And Rob, and wait. And the year that you said it, he did stay another year.
No, I've been campaigning for the job 2 years. And
no. Time out. Let's go back 2 years.
You don't say nothing. You late. We over here on the school board. We make you write 100 times. So you late, but you sit right there. Now, in any event, these two brothers locked in. You're new to this. Well, know that once I get a lock on you, I stay on you until you gone. Or you improve. Whichever one come first. I don't care. But in this case, he's gone. And what's sad about it is this: 4 lead changes. And I called and off record, off camera. I did say this to Ali and then say this to Rob that game against the Denver Broncos was going to cost him his job.
Not really.
Yeah, it did. 4 double-digit lead changes. Yeah, it will cost you your job.
No.
Denver was the beginning of the stage.
Talking line, hush.
Denver was the big lead. Denver was the start. And guess what? The Bears was the finisher.
Hush.
There's my story.
Don't say nothing. You ain't got the big screen. Shush. We will have order in here tonight. You come in here late and you're interrupting. Hold on, Lone Wolf. You come here late, my brother, and you here interrupting my conversation. Now, with that said, now you can speak. There you go. On you. Your thoughts.
I didn't feel that Brian Daboll should have got fired, but hey, sometimes you lose things that you like and love. For God to bless you with bigger and better, because whoever get him, they definitely gonna have a better defense because he's a defense-minded coach. That's number one. Number two, the Giants gonna still have problems because they didn't take care of the main problem they should have took care of. The main problem they should have took care of is the GM. Let's keep it real. Brian Daboll, his job should have been saved still because that Denver game. They had the Giants to lose by 2 touchdowns. And the Giants only lost by a point. Yeah, granted, they lost to Chicago. The Giants had the lead. They lost to Chicago. And don't get me wrong. When he brought in Jackson Dirt and Scatterable, Scatterable wound up getting hurt in the game against San Fran. If Scatterable got hurt, I think the Giants would have won yesterday against Chicago. I'm keeping it real. But at the end of the day, teach his own. At the end of the day, I mean, he did take the Giants. We talking about 2 years ago. Am I correct, Rob? He did take the Giants to the playoffs against the Vikings, right?
That was his rookie year.
Wolf. Don't say nothing. Rob, I'm talking to Rob because me and Rob said that he was going to still be safe. Now, Rob, 2 years ago, he did take the Giants to the playoffs, right?
He did.
Okay. As a coach, as a GM, if I'm a good GM, I would save face for this man because this man turned a franchise that was really sucking. They still do suck, but he took them to the playoffs with a bad record. They had a bad record, and they still made it to the playoffs. And they beat the Vikings in the playoffs. At the end of the day, I would have kept as a GM. I would have kept him. I would not have fired him. That's why the GM needs to go. He all worried about his job. He wasn't worried about the coach that took that franchise 2 years ago to the thing. Granted, last year, they didn't do real good. But 2 years ago, we was talking about this conversation, and that man took that team to the playoffs with a bad record, and they won their playoff game. They should have had some consideration for his job. Let him finish the rest of the season at least. But see, the problem with that is when you got people that only care about themselves, like that GM, he only care about himself, but he know he gonna be good. He know he gonna be good because that family that owns the Giants and his family are they are very close. But at the end of the day, Brian Davis, I'm not no Giants fan, but I am big on coaches. Brian Davis, he's a decent good coach, and he's a well defensive minded coach. So he's going to get picked up by the NFL again. If he go to college,
can I object real quick? Number one, Brian Daboll is not a defensive coach. Okay, he is not defensive. He is offensive. Josh Allen, remember?
No, he's offensive.
He's an offensive-minded coach.
Okay.
Yeah, that's number one. And number two, let me put myself back over here where I belong. Number two, do y'all know how many double-digit leads the Giants had 10 weeks? In 10 weeks?
They're 4.
Okay. Unexcusable 4 losses that was by double digits, right? Especially yesterday, because the Giants had looked outstanding yesterday in Chicago, didn't they? They look good, didn't they? Jackson Dart was looking great, running all over them for 2 rushing touchdowns before he got concussed. Looked like he was going to go for a third one.
But see, that's the problem. That's the problem.
Hold on. Let me explain. Hold on. Now, this is what I had a problem with. You remember a few weeks ago, Can't Get Right, when Brian Daboll was rushing to the tent trying to find out if Jackson Dart was able to come back in?
Yeah.
Didn't that scene of something unusual like that already tell you of how desperate he was when he knew his time was running out?
Yeah. Yeah.
The writing was on the wall already, my boy.
Yeah. But you know what? But I'm going to say this. But when they beat the Eagles Thursday night, that should have saved his job.
It gave him a week longer, bro. You cannot go ahead and take back 2-3 years of BS. And don't give me the Vikings. Don't give me the playoff victory with them over the Vikings. That year, remember, that was the same year that we was on this show saying that the Vikings was what, gentlemen?
Frauds.
But also, this is why I also said the head coach and the GM should be gone together.
I agree with you. I don't disagree with you with that. I don't disagree.
You also got to remember, as much as Lone Wolf has been raving about that, and this is why I need to get him on. As much as you was raving about Daboll, you got to remember this is the same GM that let Daniel Jones walk out the door. You let Saquon Barkley, and we saw it on Hard Knocks.
Yeah, and we signed him.
The door. So he should not be excluded from this either, because I agree. Daboll should, if anything, the blown leads and letting Jackson Dart run like a maniac could be the reasons why that they let Brian Daboll go. And I understand that. And also the fact that Daboll doesn't trust Tyron Tracy, and we don't either, because he's more fumble prone than anybody in the league. So if there's anybody who wants somebody to run the ball, unfortunately, it's going to be my quarterback. The problem is you don't have Scatterboo. You don't have another running back that you can honestly trust to go with it. And the offensive line has been ever since day one. So the only thing that was really left as a running game was the quarterback. And the problem was, I think, to be honest with you, this is why we said from the very beginning, shut down Jackson Dart while you have a chance. The season was done. There was no reason. This is why Can't Get Right. This is why we said we don't play Jackson Dart anymore the rest of the season. After one concussion, we've seen this from the Tua incident. You saw what happened with Tua. You really want that to happen again in the Giants world? Hell no.
No.
So you said, if anything, sit him down. This is why you brought a Russell Wilson and a Jameis Winston. Play them. Let them go. Now, if anything will cost him his job either way, sure. But protect your asset. You already got Malik Neighbors down. We've already got Scatterboo down. That's 2 of the 3 cornerstones. Now your third cornerstone is going to be on concussion protocol, and I guarantee the NFL is not going to let him play this week.
No. He should.
Hold on. And here's the interesting caveat too, you know. This is the 4th time Jackson Dart has been concussed.
Exactly.
That's two.
That's why we said.
That's two. You're going in 2 lines now.
Yep. That's why we said before we got to this game, we made it a bunch. Actually, we said it before the 49ers game. Don't play them anymore. It's no point. The season is over. They were 2-6 at that time. It was done.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
that's 49 game. And you were saying something?
With Scatterboo left, once he got hurt, that should have been it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You lost 2 star players already. So in that case, I'm not about to lose a third one.
Right.
And the Giants fans
too. This is his rookie year, and he already concussed 4 times.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all.
Fans would have understood. The Giants fans would have understood that you'd have sat down Jackson Dart the rest of the season. We're gonna be ready for next year. Because guess what? We need to protect the assets for years to come. We've already got Scatterboo down and Neighbors is down. There's no point.
And they would have had another high first round draft pick.
And they're still going to have it now. The problem is it's going to be off the instance of Jackson Dart being hurt. So now we got to go with Jackson Dart.
They're going to get off the line.
Scatterboo's legs.
They need to. They need to.
Locked in. We had this podcast for 5 years. The Giants been having issue with offensive line for a decade plus.
Yeah. And I've been preaching about that for a long time.
They got to go draft in the first round off the line, bro. Stop trying to go get you got your skill player. It's time to go protect your quarterback.
Shit, they got a couple of skill players. They just need to protect that quarterback now.
Yeah,
and build around them.
But
you think? Look, Kyle, get right to exactly right. They need to go ahead and look, whoever the GM is, whatever your picks is, right? You need to address your offensive side of the ball
completely, absolutely. Your mind is important.
Weapons, secondary back, because Tracy ain't it. Because he fumble like this.
Yeah. With Tyrone Tracy, I learned with Tracy, you don't know what you're gonna get, but he has some. But I give you this, even though that's last year compared to this year, because I think he's been injury prone this year, but he had a productive last year.
Yeah, but he also led the league in fumbles right behind him.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You don't know what you're gonna get.
Can I give y'all? Can I let y'all finish this one quote before we start with Slade? Because boy, we got a lot to talk about tonight. Ball security is what?
It's premium. It's very important.
It's mandatory and premium.
Ball security is job security.
Amen.
Bullshit.
You see what happened with job security situation, right?
You see, you lost the job, Scatterboo.
Today. Okay. Mm-hmm. You let Chicago, you let the Chi-Town know they call the Cardiac Bears. Have them come back from 10 down in the 4th quarter. Now you got Caleb. Everybody looking at Caleb Williams thinking that he was a jackass and a rat ass. Now the Bears is 6-3. Relevant.
Very relevant.
Let's talk about them damn Bears. Because what Ben Johnson doing to Caleb Williams, he might be in the Coach of the Year conversation, along with a few others.
Yeah. I would say he's in the discussion of it, yeah.
Yes. I say in the discussion, he's not number 1. I have somebody else.
I have somebody else too.
But he is definitely in the conversation.
I agree, especially now that the Bears, unfortunately, took over our spot as number 1 team in takeaways. So that actually puts an extra caveat because that was the biggest problem of the Giants game. Takeaways. Yeah. They got takeaways late, and it gave the Bears an extra caveat to go and win the game. And at one point, again, they were down by 10 and had no business coming back. But those takeaways and Jackson Dart getting hurt caused the Bears to win.
Lone Wolf?
Yeah.
Put it this way. I've been preaching about the Giants offensive line for a long time. I've been preaching about this team for like God knows when, ever since Eli Manning was still there. It's nothing new, nothing old. As a matter of fact, if you notice, Jerry Reacher took care of this before all this went down. It's that simple. Point of being is this: 4 blown leads is unacceptable. Plain simple.
It happened.
Giants.
Whoa, no. Unacceptable, bro.
No,
that's malpractice. When you do it one time, when you do it one time, we'll let it go. But once you're repeatedly doing it more than once, that's insanity. Can't get right. No, that's not. Okay. Hey, look. Remember, hold on. Lone Wolf, I got you. Remember last year, Baltimore were having all them blown leads too? We didn't give them a pass.
Nope.
Nah, you're right. All right, carry on. Good example.
Thank you. 4 out of the last 5 games, you blow leads. How about that? But in any event, Caleb Williams, look, Bears next year, if they get the right weapons again, this little tweak, the offensive line, they're good. I think Bears next year, under Ben Johnson, year 2, is going to be like Detroit Lions of them. It's going to be Detroit Lions probably 2.0. If you give them next year. Remember, this is year 1 for Caleb and Ben together. So year 2 is going to be a little bit different. Yeah. John Cena Grand Slam champion.
Locked in, what you got for me on the Bears?
They proved me wrong, man. They proved me wrong. They went, 0-3 to start of the season? Turn that joint around. Because you asked me week 3, Caleb Williams was on that trash mark, man. He wasn't looking good. It wasn't looking good for him. Offense looked like they didn't know what the off the plays was. Now, them boys on a 6-game winning streak. They looking good. Caleb Williams look like Oklahoma Caleb Williams, boy. Hey,
Locked in, I'm sorry to interrupt you. They're now on 6-game winning streak. They just won 2 games in a row. But continue.
Okay, my bad.
Yo.
But they like 4-2 in the last 6 games.
They're 5. They won 5 of the last 6.
They won 5 of their last 6.
But they 5-1.
Yeah.
Back to what I was saying though. The Bears look good. Buccaneers, you in trouble. You better hurry up, get everybody healthy, or it's gonna be Baker Mayfield gonna be at home for the playoffs. Because
that ain't the team.
Caleb look like he coming.
No,
that ain't the team I'm worried about. With this division is the game we're watching right now. Green Bay needs to get it together because I tell you, they lose tonight with Bears coming in on a winning streak.
Yes, sir.
Be good when they got to play the Bears.
You got all that talent. You got all that talent on that damn team, and y'all not winning. That's totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable.
That tie hurt. Green
Let me tell you what I feel about the Bears. We said in the beginning of the season. The NFC, every division, every conference. I'm sorry, has a sleeper team. The Bears is that sleeper team this year that people need to watch out for. That's that team that makes the playoffs and they surprise everybody. Just like Washington did last year in the playoffs when they came to Detroit and beat Detroit to go to the NFC Championship against Philly. But the whole thing of the matter is we could be seeing a remix with the Chicago Bears doing that this year. That team, their defense, I'm about to use a big word. Their defense is actually atrocious. The defense is actually good. Believe it or not, the defense is actually good. You know what? Let me say this. Not even about this week what they did to the Giants. What about last week when they played Cincinnati at Cincinnati? What they did?
That was a shootout. I'm not even questioning.
That was a gun show.
That was a shootout.
But my whole thing the matter was it takes one game. It takes one game to sometimes turn around a whole team and turn their morale and to start winning and stuff like that. When you go to a place like Cincinnati or go to a place another stadium and you could win in that stadium, that boosts up the team's confidence. Real talk. So Chicago.
Don't get me wrong. I'm with you on that. I need them to see how they play in their division setting. Like next week, they got to go to the Vikings. Now, when they play the Vikings, and if they beat the Vikings, then I'll go ahead and be like, all right, now the Bears got something going. Now, don't get me wrong.
Wait. They already played the Lions, right?
They played the Lions.
Remember that.
They got destroyed by the Lions, and they lost to Minnesota already.
Yeah, they lost to Minnesota. So that's the thing. They got to beat Minnesota again. They got to beat in order for them to win the division, they literally have to beat everybody in the division. They haven't played the Packers yet. And that's the one team that owns the Bears. So
yeah. But I should just say this. I should just say this though about them Chicago Bears. You know, like Steph said, you know, Ben Johnson is definitely in the coach of the year race and everything. I give that. You know, he's one of the coaches, but I have a coach I have two coaches I'm actually looking at over Ben Johnson that I think will win coach of the year this year. But Chicago is that team. They can play. You don't know what to expect from them. You don't know what to expect from them week by week. But for some reason, week by week, they've been winning.
Well, Ben Johnson, I think we could probably conclude that the Bears was not wrong for who they hired for a head coach.
No.
After all their failures in the past for head coaching jobs, hashtag Matt Eberflus, recent victim. But any other than that, I love the Bears. The Bears look good. Caleb Williams looked like he's trying to get himself in most improved conversation as well. We will see. But
one more thing. I think the other reason why the Bears are actually starting to be that team, one, course, Swift is starting to get back into it. But that rookie,
Kyle Monaco,
I think that's their reason of why they're going to be what they are, because he has up and just destroyed these teams left and right. I think they found their running back tandem to pair up with the skill players. That's what I think.
But if you just like what you call name has said, Ben Johnson is trying to turn Chicago Bears to Detroit Lions. Remember, he had Gibbs in Montgomery. And I think with his offensive scheme, you need two running backs, two decent running backs. And his offensive scheme.
That's what Ben Johnson runs.
It's a copycat league. Remember, the Eagles had this, so guess what? Now Detroit is having this. Vikings got it. 49ers got it. Seattle has it. Denver has it.
Yeah.
New England has it.
Pittsburgh.
Can I proceed?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I will be honest and speak my piece and give this guy the first crack at this next conversation. Mr. Rob, after what I saw yesterday from my beloved Patriots, you're right. We look like we are going to have this one seed coming to Foxborough. And we look like we possibly might have the MVP too, but I mean, I have a different opinion, but I'm going to give it to you. We look outstanding. And Drake May, thank you, Josh McDaniels. I appreciate you. I don't need you to be a coach anymore. I need you to stay your offensive coordinator for the rest of your life. Keep your wife and kids. We'll make sure we pay you all the money that you need, any money that you need. And hey, you need. Hey, look, listen. You need your kids go to the best school in New England. Make sure they go there. Hey, Mr. Kraft, whatever Mike Vrabel needs, you make sure you take care of him too. Okay? Hey, give him that. Okay? Hey, Drake May, you're about to get paid. Hey, paid. Hey, yeah, Tree. Robert Kraft. After this year, you see what my boy doing? Hey, you gotta pay him. You gotta pay him. Pay him. Don't you bullshit this, because y'all a year ahead. Don't you bullshit this. Okay? Y'all doing great. I just need to make sure at the end of the season you take care of my goddamn quarterback.
Sit there and say this. You talking about Drake May in that game.
Hey, I ain't talking to you. Shut up.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, this is my floor, sir. I'm sorry, because I'm the only one that said it.
This is his floor. Let him go.
I'm the only one that said that New England is the #1 team in the AFC. I'm the only one that said Drake May is the MVP favorite. I'm the only one that believes
MVP favorite?
Yes. He is the betting favorite right now. As of right now, he is the betting favorite to win.
He ain't lying, goddammit. Shut up.
Yes, he is the betting favorite over Josh Allen, who took a loss.
6-1. 6-1 favorite.
Yeah. Over Dak Prescott, over Josh Allen, over Lamar Jackson, over Jonathan Taylor. He is the betting favorite to win MVP right now. And the two #1 reasons why is what he just said. Mike Vrabel and Josh McDaniels. Literally, this team is literally what I said it was going to be. This is literally New England 2.0. This is nothing but a Bill Belichick run organization that is just a younger version of them that understands the Patriot way. This is what Robert Kraft wanted. When he needed the new successor to come through the door, mind you, Belichick told them to go get Mike Vrabel. He told him this. You want to get back to relevancy? Go get Vrabel. They had to wait a year. And the year was worth it. Because when you brought Vrabel back, Vrabel said, I'm bringing back Josh McDaniels. Why am I want to change anything that has gotten us to what we have been for the last 20 years? It makes perfect sense. You bring in a Drake May. You've already got the offensive line. Truth be told, offensive line was already
decent. They decent.
This ain't your floor. Stay over there.
I got you, Rob. Hey. I got you.
The floor literally was set for the Patriots. It was set for them. They just needed the leadership. That was the key part of it all. They needed leadership from the coach down. And what better person to lead the team than a person who has been in that door, who has been in that locker room, walked their shoes, and wears the Super Bowl ring in these kids' faces saying, if you want this, this is how it's got to be done. And they're understanding it, and they're computing it. Now, as much as you said Drake May needs to be signed, and what is 100% true, the only reason why Drake May is actually playing like this as well is the next person you're going to have to re-sign as well, because technically they said he's on a 3-year deal, but he's really on a 1-year prove-it deal, and the 2 years are up to the team. And that's Stephon Diggs. This is the absolute one that definitely needs to bring back on top of Drake. So,
yes, sir.
Because You already saw what happened with Buffalo when they did not bring him back.
Nope.
We ain't trying to fall into that same trap.
Nope.
So
No, we're not.
if I was them, as much as Drake May is
ASAP.
going to sign, Stephon needs to get paid too, because he is making sure that this kid with these sometimes crazy passes make him look really good than he ain't supposed to. And he's making this offense, and he's making this offensive weapons like Mac Hollins. I forgot even about Mac Hollins, but guess what? Guess where he played at? Buffalo. And they let him go. He's having a great season.
Yeah.
You got was it Bournette? Bournette playing like the third wide receiver. This is literally the Patriots all over again. And I made it clear, and he thought I was crazy saying this. Y'all are 1 year behind. Y'all 1 year ahead. Guess what? Guess who else was a 1 year ahead when this all started with them? Tom was 1 year ahead, and what happened? A dynasty got started.
Yeah.
So you can be happy that you're 1 year ahead, because the last time you were 1 year ahead,
you want to chip.
There's 6 Lombardis that were sitting in your doorstep. So go ahead and enjoy being 1 year ahead and enjoy this process, because the beauty of what these teams are doing, they're building with each other. And you also got to remember, Vrabel is in his 40s. Josh McDaniels in his 40s. They ain't going nowhere.
They young.
They ain't going nowhere. Late 40s, going 50s. Still, he ain't going nowhere. They're growing with this team together. They speak the language of the players. When you got a players coach that's not that far removed from being in your shoes and know how to win, you can speak the language very easy to them.
Absolutely.
Process it, and they got to learn on their own. And that's what Vrabel did in that game against Tampa. At one point, I got a little nervous, because New England was looking like, all right, now y'all, this is the game y'all been waiting for. Y'all been waiting to play a competitive team that knows how to knows your offense.
That Henderson kid is bad.
Incredible. He threw 2 touchdowns in the blitzes and did not look like he was afraid of it. So that game, plus the fact that TreVeyon Henderson, which Ali and I both agreed he should have been started from the very beginning of the season, but now it looks like he ain't never letting that go now. After that 2 touchdown performance, he ain't letting that game go unless he just hurt. But the point is, I've said that ever since 2 weeks ago, that New England is the #1 team. They have the easiest route the rest of the way, and especially after what happened with Buffalo yesterday. That really gave them the boost. So literally, if they handle business on Thursday, and the next time they see Buffalo and handle that, they are going to be.
They're going to be good.
They're going to be.
We're done.
We're done. Be the #1 seed, and they could sit some of the players down and get ready for the playoffs, because at this point, there's nothing left they need to do. I'm done.
I sit there and say I give kudos to New England. You know, you went into a tough spot in Tampa Bay, you know, and came out with the victory. And we was just talking about that last week. If they do go into Tampa Bay and win, it's gonna they should definitely be the #1 team to look out for in the NFL. And
I ain't gonna say NFL.
What I saw yesterday with that TreVeyon with TreVeyon Henderson,
I love that kid.
That 69, when he broke that tackle and he ran that 69-yard touchdown, I said, oh shit, he broke the tackle and ran and just took up the sideline.
Oh, the second one was even worse. Because
that's what I'm talking about.
And he was running so fast, he was looking at Mike Vrabel to ask him if I should score or not. That's how fast he was.
Yeah.
Not just that, but he was also making sure, because it was like 1:39 on the clock with 1 timeout. Right. He wanted to ask, did you want me to score? You want me to slide and burn a timeout? He just told him, go. Let's go ahead.
Yeah. What up, sis?
Good evening. Yeah, Lone Wolf.
I don't have anything to say about y'all. Y'all did what y'all supposed to do. What do you expect me to say? Just Go ahead and just say this. Y'all gonna be number 1 seed. Colts, all they had, unlike the Colts, you have a total package. Colts only got one guy. That's the difference. Total package, one guy. Make it simple. Make it easy. The end.
Locked in, are you there?
One guy.
Look, Patriots look good, man. This the real deal right now. The Patriots on the right track. Drake looking like an MVP quarterback. All I can say is, I want to see what you do in the playoffs, Drake.
We will see.
That's when it's going to really count. You can't have that number 1 seed and lose the first game you play. I feel like with Mike being there, he ain't gonna let that happen. They needed, like y'all said, they needed that veteran. They needed that leadership. They needed that. It was too many young boys over there. You ask Stephon Diggs, you gotta sign him though. I'm telling you, if he ain't helping the team, he definitely drawing the attention. Cause you got wide receivers like Mac Hollins getting open.
Kyle Williams.
You got bro. He's opening up the field for a lot of other players. That's what he's doing right
now. That's what Tom Brady did.
Being the decoy.
You got to
realize that's what Tom Brady did.
When Tom Brady played, he had one number 1 every time. Whether it was Julian Edelman, Randy Moss, he had a one number 1 he can go to. That's all the Patriots about. They don't need 2 number 1s. They're gonna get one number 1
and a bunch of others.
And a bunch of others.
Role players. Mm-hmm.
And that's how they're always been.
They're going back to the old 2000 script.
Yeah.
And speaking of 2000s, sister, good evening.
Good evening.
My next subject is all about you. Welcome. Thank you, Baltimore. Baltimore looked good yesterday. Defensively, made JJ McCarthy look like a.
Still, a lot of work to be done. A lot of work to be done. This was a game of the others. I need my star to show up.
Mm-hmm.
That's really all I got to say. I'm gonna keep it very simple, and that's kind of where we at. Am I excited about it? I'm happy. This should be expected because on paper we look phenomenal, but we still aren't meeting the expectation, or like we're not meeting the expectation or living up to the name of the Ravens. Like, we don't have that gutsy feeling to it anymore. I don't feel that in it anymore. We're really falling flat in a sense. Yes, we won, but there's a lot of work to be done. Hubby?
I'm the complete opposite. I think you guys are back where you need to be. I think you had to get to this. It's sad that you guys have to get to this point, which is basically you're in a win or go home situation every week. But you guys have been with each other for like 5 years. Like some of these players have been with each other for 5 years now. And it's almost like the regular season is starting to get old to them, like in the early stages. But now, I'm guessing now that the teams like Pittsburgh that was ahead for a while, and now like they're about to give this lead up, and you got Kansas City falling and Buffalo falling. Y'all do not want to be the next teams falling right behind them. So I guess with Lamar being back, y'all get it. I have a funny feeling Ray probably came in there and cussed y'all out to the point where y'all better have played the way y'all played because
they still ain't got no video games and TVs.
Exactly, and they don't need to. They don't need that luxury. They need to go. They have to go back to the basis, which is pure football, and that's the problem. Y'all do not have the love of football like y'all used to because y'all have lived in luxury and thinking, "Oh, we're just the Ravens. We can fall back. We can bounce back." But
Right.
the league has finally caught up to y'all, and y'all just said, Well, the key cornerstones came in and said, we ain't going down like that, i.e. Lamar, i.e. Roquan Smith, i.e. Derrick Henry. They just woke everybody up and said, we're not going out like this. If we're going to go down, we're going to go down the way we go down, which is hard-nosed football, grinded out defense. And when we need Lamar to be the guy that we know he can be, he shows up. And that's exactly what the defense showed up and made J.J. McCarthy look like he wasn't a first-round pick, which you should anyway, because y'all are the Ravens. Now, I get it. You're not really that impressed yet because, again, you're 4-5, and this is where now when you're 1-3. But a 3-game winning streak, and you're about to go into Cleveland and handle business with Cleveland. And I think with them being derailed, this could be the sign of y'all getting ready to fully come back, especially with Pittsburgh playing the way they played yesterday. And I don't even know how they're going to be when they play y'all the first time around. But if y'all continue to keep going up and they continue to go down, it's going to be fun when y'all play against.
It's gonna be a game. Mm-hmm.
Very hilarious.
Yeah. But me is like this. Y'all got a chance to win the division. Y'all got a huge chance to win the division. I compare your schedule to Pittsburgh's schedule. Your schedule is more easier than Pittsburgh. Yeah, the only one was like, if you look at your next 4 or 5 games, all four of them you played divisions. Okay? And another thing is this. While Pittsburgh played toughest teams like i.e. Chicago, Buffalo, y'all, Detroit, and that's it. It's nothing more, nothing less. So that's the way I see fit on that. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Damn you.
I just sit there and say about Baltimore, I mean, they Lamar's back, and now they looking like the Baltimore Ravens that we know. So we all know that this is still Lamar's team because when Lamar was down, King Henry wasn't really productive the way he is now that Lamar's back. So at the end of the day, I will say that they still have a chance. They still have a chance to win the division. But between them and Pittsburgh, when we know they're going into Cleveland. When the AFC North games, we already know how those games be going. It's hard to win in Cleveland. It's hard to win in Cleveland. It's hard. I don't know what it is with Cleveland when it comes to Pittsburgh and when it comes to Baltimore, but they play different. And I sit there and say now that the weather has dropped and everything too, that's gonna play a part. So we shall see this week coming on. If Baltimore go there in Cleveland and win, they still got I think they have a good chance to win the division, come back and win the division.
I'll say this. Baltimore, I have only one expectation for y'all, and it's been from the beginning of this season. You know what I was?
It's the Super Bowl.
Ship or
nothing.
They're gonna get shipped.
It is Lombardi or nothing. And Rob was saying from the beginning of this year about Mr. Harbaugh's job.
Mm-hmm.
We have not forgotten that. Sir, your opportunity So far, you have passed the test. You need to win this division if you want to save your job. Because can't get right. Can't get right. There is no excuse.
Thank
Don't want to
you.
hear it. Don't want to hear it.
There's no excuse, but that's John Harbaugh.
I don't give Ali, let me get this one. I don't give a rat's ass.
We don't care what you care about.
I don't give a
John Harbaugh.
I don't give a shit if it's John Harbaugh. Because John Harbaugh been on the job for 16 years. John Harbaugh won Super Bowl in 12 years. When the last time he had nothing in the Super Bowl since Ray Lewis retired. So what the hell?
Okay. But my whole thing is that's John Harbaugh. Just like Mike, you can't replace Mike Tomlin with Pittsburgh. They unreplaceable. They unreplaceable.
Yes, they are. Oh, yes, they are.
Oh, yes, they are. Act Bill Belichick.
Harbaugh ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
Let's just say this: both those coaches you just named, they on the time clock right now.
You think so?
Especially Tomlin. After what we just saw yesterday, he's definitely on the clock.
As a matter of fact, I like how we like to have interesting segues talking about all these games without me even looking at the games then one by one. Let's talk about the segue. Did you see them yesterday? Did you see them last night?
Horrible.
Belt to ass.
Horrible.
Oh, we talking about the Steelers, right?
Yeah.
Horrible.
Hold on. My brother. Hold on. You said horrible.
Now, I was being nice.
I'm not.
Josh. Help me out.
Belt to
Say it,
ass.
please.
And the score didn't even reflect it. That was just literally a breakdown. Literally, that's all I saw was an old ass team did not deserve to be on that field with the Chargers.
You won.
And the ultimate problem, Aaron Rodgers has turned to his one place that he did not want to be, but every team has seen it. He's moody as hell. He's very moody now. Nobody's catching the ball. He doesn't want to take a hit. He can't move out the pocket. He can't scramble like he used to. Last night was literally what we saw was Aaron Rodgers need to retire. That was that. That game right there showed that he's gone next year. There's not a lot of 40-plus-year-old guys that can go out there still on the football field and be as productive as they were. We've only seen two. We've only seen two. One played in New Orleans, one played in Tampa.
Yeah.
That's it. We might see another one soon and probably in LA, as long as he keeps playing the way he played. But outside of that, we've seen what Rodgers has been the last 3 years. Granted, did he have the Achilles injury? Sure. But the other 2 years that we saw him in Green Bay, those last 2 years, atrocious.
Yeah.
When he came back from the Achilles, atrocious.
So,
Now, atrocious. He's not him anymore. You're not him. You need to give it up. This team is old as dirt. Molasses. Your ass.
I know they've been losing, but like you said, this team is old.
You have $178 million defensive payroll that is 28th in the league in defense.
Aren't they the most expensive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Highest paid defense, and y'all can't stop a cold. Now, I give you credit. The defense did hold on to the end of their bargain last night. 5 sacks on Justin Herbert. You did everything you could. But at the
It's the
same token,
offense.
this is what happens when this is what happens when this is what happens when stamina kicks in. Stamina kicked in last night. The stamina of the defense of the Steelers defense can only hold up for so much. That's a thoroughbred you're still dealing with on the other side of the field. That's still Justin Herbert. And all he needed was one throw. And that one throw to Ladd McConkey opened the door. Because Aaron Rodgers cannot compute with him anymore. He can't. I love Aaron. He's going to walk in as a Hall of Famer. Easy. But the tape that you have put on within the last 3 years shows that you need to sit your old ass down, enjoy married life,
You're diminishing your legacy.
pop some kids, and enjoy yourself.
You ain't doing that.
Because right now, if this is you took a safety with Khalil Mack. And Khalil Mack is about 3 or 4 years younger than you. He's not that far behind. And he didn't even run to chase you. He just trapped you. He trapped you in the end zone.
And he surrendered.
And you just gave up.
Well, I mean, everything in that man's neck and back is metal.
But that's his problem. He should have sat down after we never expected him to go to any other team. We thought he was just going to retire a Packer, and that's going to be the end of it. But if this is the tape we're going to keep putting out, you'll get Mike Tomlin fired. Because of him. No, I don't want Mike Tomlin to go out like this. But if he's got to go out like this because Aaron Rodgers is looking like an old ass, that's on them.
Right.
Y'all chose Aaron. He didn't choose y'all. Y'all chose him. Y'all could have had him they could have had him. Look, Minnesota could have had him right now. But y'all wanted to keep him.
That is true.
Didn't have any of these quarterbacks in the draft. You didn't want to do it. It's on y'all.
You could have got it. Yep. I was just thinking that too. They could have got Shador.
You made up your bed, lying it, goddammit.
So that's on the Steelers. If they want to be the oldest team in the league, play with the oldest players in the league, and look like they want to look like, it's got to take Cam Hayward almost every game to get them hyped up and ready to go. So be it. Y'all gonna be just like y'all were last year, right at the 500 mark. But this time around, you're not gonna make the playoffs with me. Because there's other teams in the AFC right now that can beat y'all. And it's only because of the youth. It's not because they're skillful. It's because they're younger than them.
So it's not because they're skill set. It's only because of the age of that sounds very ageist, Robert.
When you're in your 30s and you've been playing since you were in your 20s and your body cannot compute like a 20-year-old anymore, yes, the age plays a role.
Absolutely.
Just being facetious, y'all.
I just gave up football. I just gave up play equipment football 3 years ago. That last lick I took, I was always told when you take a lick and it hurts and it start hurt, it's time to hang up the cleats. I took a lick on a tight end screen, even though I scored the touchdown. I said, "This is my last season. I ain't playing no more."
Look, that's probably what Aaron probably said last night. Now, granted, he went on the TV. He's talking about
when he took that lick. When he took that lick, that's exactly how he looked.
Yeah, he looked like that. And he got on the and he got on there talking about, I'll play better the next time if I gotta play better. There's no more playing better that you can do, Aaron. You got to
First of all,
Aaron been learning. He took some lessons from Justin Fields. He been moving a little bit, just a little bit, not a lot.
Really, a little bit. He ain't moving at all. It's all in his mind.
He's so scared
hold on a second. This just started giving me a head. Go ahead, Alex.
No, go ahead first.
This just started giving me a headache a little bit because I specifically said this the beginning of the season. I said this the end of season 5. I said the Steelers are getting old on defense. I said that. I said, and I quote, Aaron Rodgers should retire and enjoy Cancun. The same time we had that Russell Wilson debate. Why are we going back to the same dog and pony show where we knew what we was going to see? What product you going to put? Why are we going back to the same dog and show? What? What we going back for? I told you from the beginning, the Steelers are old on defense.
But they still winning games. Even though they built a streak, they still winning games.
I don't give a shit. They're old. I don't give a shit. They're
still winning games.
Here we go.
I don't give a shit. Okay, they're old, but guess what? There's no luck. It's about to run out. And when you're about to run some of these teams that I mentioned about early, and that's why I say Baltimore might win the division because of their schedule.
That ain't the reason why you're saying it, but go ahead.
No, I'm saying it.
First of all,
you're a smart man, Wolf.
Let me interject real quick, right? Number one, what weapons do they have?
Only one, DK Metcalf. That's it.
That's not the answer because they double covered DK Metcalf yesterday, and what happened after that?
Yeah.
And
nobody showed up.
DK Metcalf worried about the wrong thing. He worried about the right thing.
And guess what? Once they took out DK Metcalf, they had a goddamn thing. Continue.
What you were saying, sis?
Next man got to step up.
DK Metcalf ain't worried nothing about except about that fiance / wife at home. That's it. He ain't worried about nothing else.
Okay, he's worrying about new pussy. Got you. So here's my thing, right? Mike Tomlin, you might as well. I know you don't want to leave Pittsburgh, but Lord, Aaron Rodgers is not the answer.
Nope.
Number two, we keep harping about how much this defense is worth. $178 blood clot blinking $1 million.
Who got that much money?
That's the
TJ Watts.
The yep.
Oh, okay.
TJ Watts got the most money now.
Yep.
Watt and Highsmith and Cam Hayward.
Oh, don't forget sister girl, the slow ass Ramsey too.
Yeah.
Man, he was getting torched last night. But come on, having a good time with him.
He really was. I told you I'm not big.
Like McConkey was running all over past his ass.
I told you I'm not for Jalen Ramsey no more. Ever since he left the Rams, he hasn't been the same to me.
Jalen Ramsey is washed.
Yeah, I agree.
And again, another one that needs to know when his time is up. When you've been playing corner all your life, and now all of a sudden you're playing safety, it's time for you to go.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Every position you play.
Who used to play corner? Wait a minute. That's someone used to play corner.
Safety is because Joey Porter Jr. is faster than him. Outside of that, he's not smarter than him. He's not bigger than him. Pause. And he can't do nothing else better than Jalen outside of playing corner because he's fat. So, no, it's over with. It's time for Jalen Ramsey to go.
Y'all see what I got to deal with? These are the married shenanigans that I deal with in this okay.
Well, guess what? You signed up for it. You understand the assignment. This is a veteran talking to you. Carry on.
All I got to say is, where is the lie?
Go to hell, bro.
Where is the lie?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a commercial break. We're going to be right back after these words.
Hold on, I got you. Don't make me take that steak back.
Bleep, 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 bleep. That's all, folks.
Nah, ain't no damn blanket touch.
Look, it's gone now. The steak gone.
Give me the steak back.
Steak gone. So,
yeah.
What you going to do? Go inside the man body and get the food out?
You know what? I'm gonna keep it TVPG right now. I just thought something in my head.
Thank you.
Yeah, bro. That just did not sit well with my soul.
That's why. I
said look. Seriously, let me move on from Pittsburgh.
Please.
Let me talk about these. So, real quick. So Carolina beat me.
I was waiting to talk about this.
But then you lose to the Saints.
They're just so inconsistent.
No, gentlemen.
And they lost at home.
Hey. I just got one easy question. What the
Chris Olave. That's all I can say. Chris Olave.
I mean, I don't. It's like I don't like these teams this week. Like I don't get these teams this week. Like last week, Buffalo had the best game of their life. Best game of their life against the Chiefs.
And they go, and I said when they played when Miami played them. And I said, and now I'm gonna say this all three of y'all. Y'all was like, I'm like, when Miami plays Buffalo, for some reason when Buffalo go to Miami.
You did. You got me on that one.
For some reason when Buffalo goes to Miami, they play ass. They don't play aggressive.
And now
y'all just skip Carolina and move on to Buffalo. Sure, why not? Let's go.
No, I'm gonna come back to that. But I'm just saying, I'm comparing this with Buffalo. Carolina.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
Carolina had the game of their life against the Packers. One field goal.
And then 7 days later, look what you do.
And then you lay in there and get home.
And made Ali Boy look relevant.
Yeah, because Rico Dowdle, he
actually Spencer Rattler didn't start. That was Tyler Shuck.
Yeah. Like he had 282 yards and 2 touchdowns.
They didn't run Rico Dowdle enough.
Right.
Look, they didn't run him enough, but they decided to. I don't know what Kellen Moore is waited on, but I'm glad he finally did it. He finally decided to be like, just give Alvin Kamara the ball.
Mm-hmm.
The ball.
About time.
It's about time.
It's Alvin Kamara.
He had 25 touches.
And if I'm correct, this is Kamara. This is basically on his contract, right?
Yeah, I think he had 175 purpose yards. Where has that been all season? That's your star player no matter what happens. You don't have a star quarterback. You don't have a good offensive line. You got okay receivers, and you let one of them go to Seattle, by the way. Now all you got left is Chris Olave. The only loyal person that's still left there is Alvin Kamara. Just give him throw it to him. Let him run. I don't care. Hell, let him play quarterback. Just let him have let him have
No. I got a better thing. Let Taysom Hill quarterback. Remember when he was quarterbacking? He actually, I hate to say it, he got a fucking arm and he can run.
But that's the thing about Taysom. Taysom Hill, that's what he was last year. They let him play, they let him start a few times and let him run with Alvin Kamara. And they started out doing well, which is probably why Kellen Moore was attracted to this damn job to begin with. But how can you be attracted to the job when you don't even?
And you're not doing the job.
Breaking news, gentlemen. In this Monday night game,
it's still 0-0.
The score is bagels.
It's still scoring. Nobody has gotten a field goal chance. No one has gotten the red zone.
That under looking pretty good.
Listen, y'all expected a big scoring game, real talk?
Not necessarily, but I at least expected at least be 14-14 at the half at least.
Nah. I seen 6-6. It's gonna be a kicking game.
Because both these quarterbacks have fumbled. Both these quarterbacks.
And you know what? This just said something too. It might just be another tie. We haven't had a tie on Monday Night Football.
Go ahead and put your money.
We had one this year on Sunday night. Why we can't have one on Monday night?
We haven't had one on Monday night, but
a long time.
They're so inconsistent. This is why I still think Tampa's still going to win the division, because at the end of the day, none of these teams. What I'm talking about, when they play against each other, they don't want to, like, it's so inconsistent. Tampa is literally the only one in that division. When they play against a division team, they handle business. But when everybody else needs to handle business against somebody else, they can't do it.
You know what? I got a feeling this year Tampa Bay is gonna get surprised by a playoff team. They're gonna lose like Detroit did with Washington.
Team. I'm worried about them just winning the division right now.
Tampa should win they should win the division.
That's what I'm saying. But like everybody was thinking, oh, Carolina might be the team could be surprised Tampa. They can't beat the Saints.
Nope.
Yeah.
You can't beat the Saints.
And they was home. Wait. And they was home for the Saints. Sad.
I got embarrassed. And you know what? Embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
You went from beating going on the road in one of the toughest environments in the National Football League, a 2-touchdown underdog, and win, and then come back to when you's a favorite and lose like that.
And they've never been favored all year long until this game.
Until this week.
They got jinxed.
You know what? You know what? Interesting segue. You know who else got jinxed? I got jinxed because I didn't anticipate Buffalo to look like that. So you were right. I'm gonna give you credit.
I ain't expect them to lose like that.
I'm gonna give you credit for that. Can't get right because I didn't see it coming.
You can have that. Go ahead.
You get full screen for that. I'm gonna give you full screen for this because you deserve it. Yep. Go ahead, speak on it, bro.
I told y'all last week. It's something about Buffalo when they go to Miami. They don't play. They have a hard time playing in Miami.
For some reason, I believe you because they had a year when they had a shootout and Buffalo barely beat Miami in Miami. So yeah,
come on Sunday night. It was a Sunday night game.
No, it was a Sunday afternoon game.
Was it afternoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they changed it. Remember, they changed their game to night.
It was a regular season game.
It was a Sunday afternoon game.
It was a Sunday afternoon game. Trust me, I remember it.
Okay.
Yeah. They barely walked out of that with a victory. But you're right. But you had a point. I forgot. But go ahead. Man,
Miami, they was on Josh Allen's ass. They did not, and they did. What Buffalo didn't do was feed James Cook. He didn't feed James Cook. That's Josh Allen.
Against the worst rush defense in the league, they took advantage of it.
Come on, like Buffalo. The week prior, James Cook almost broke records. You know what I'm saying? Why they ain't continue it? That's the problem. They inconsistent. Josh Allen this year is inconsistent. If you want true, Josh Allen and the offensive coordinator, they are inconsistent with the calls. Look at the turnovers. I mean, interceptions he had in the Miami game.
One.
I mean, well, I think he fumbled as well. Am I correct?
He had 2 turnovers. He had one IT and 1 fumble. The other fumble was James Cook.
Yeah. So my whole thing the matter is kudos to Miami. They did the unthinkable. This week, like Ali, like you just said, this week I was shocked at these 4 teams that won. The 4 teams that won: the Jets, Saints, Miami. Ugh. Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, what the fuck? Caught me off guard.
Let me put this. Oh, can I have this?
That's why I did it for it.
Oh, okay. Hey, Buffalo, how you doing? How you doing? It's been a long time. Is this your king? Is this your king? Are you sure this is your king? This is the same king that you paid $330 million a contract extension, not a Super Bowl appearance. Is this your king? Right here. Pull up full mask.
Yep. Oh, he full by side. Oh, we got him full screen right here. Oh, that he's good for nothing rat. You are MVP. You are MVP last year. Now look at you.
You already did it.
MVP, and he got a big ass contract. And now this year, and now this year he's sucking ass.
No, this year you're playing rat ass. Look like you just went ahead and did the Kirk Cousins challenge. You went to stealing money. Damn you.
Yeah, what you gotta say about your boy now?
I'll say, is this your team? That was saying. Remember last year I couldn't say it because you were playing good.
Good. He's fucking dominant.
Good dominant, but guess what? This year he came back down to earth. Right in front of things. See, this is what happens, Josh Allen, when you don't have a number one wide receiver, a true number one wide receiver.
You don't have one.
This is what, and Stephon Diggs, and by the way, Stephon Diggs whooped your ass. And this is what happened. Buffalo had an awful offense, but also the defense didn't do well either. Mr. A-Chain, how you doing? 22 carries, 174 yards. Well, 2 touchdowns. Well, hell, you had 225 all-purpose yards for fun anyway. So you had Devontae A-Chain on your roster fantasy. Congratulations, he gave you what, 50, maybe 60 points to your stats. Like I said, with Buffalo lost to Miami, New England said there was a smile on their face. Because I know someone down the road, that man up top, to my left, was smiling from ear to ear. He couldn't help it.
I'm glad.
I would say so. The way how Buffalo playing right now, they may not make it out of the first round. And they keep it up. Not the way how they're playing. And if they keep it up, they might not make the postseason. If they keep it up the way they're playing.
Stop capping. They're going to make the postseason, man.
No,
they're going to make the postseason.
He didn't say they're not going to make the postseason. He said they might get out the first. They might not get out the first round.
He said the way they playing right now, they might not even make the postseason.
No, they're going to make the postseason. I ain't worrying about them not making the postseason. They're going to make the postseason. Because the issue is, what if they run into a team like the Indianapolis Colts? And they can't stop the run, and there's no Ed Oliver. They're gonna run it with JT all day, every day, and twice on Sundays.
Yeah.
So
This is why I said to you yesterday, Rob, why are they missing Ed Oliver? They missing like this. When you had Matt Milano, who was injured for a while, and he came back. Now you have Ed Oliver, who's out. We don't know when he's coming back. You need both Ed Oliver and Matt Milano together to stop the run. Other than that,
like you just said it right there. Devon A-Chain blessed fantasy managers with over damn near 50 points. If you had A-Chain, if you had Jonathan Taylor, by the way, let's talk about Jonathan Taylor for a second here, gentlemen. Let me get all of y'all back up on the screen here. Gentlemen, let me tell you something. What Jonathan Taylor is doing this year is just fucking, pardon my French, the motherfucker is going off. Like, he's an obsessed man. Like, an 84 all rushing yards and not one, not two, but again, the game-winning touchdown to make it 3. This is like the 3rd time I believe this season he had a 3-touchdown game.
Yeah.
Oh, the 5th time?
The fifth.
Gentlemen.
He definitely.
Where is Jonathan Taylor in the MVP ranks?
Number 1, number 2.
Tied with Drake.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And the only thing that I'm sad about is that y'all don't meet head to head.
Oh,
I wish y'all could meet head to head in the regular season, because that game could tell me who is the true MVP of the league. I wish y'all could meet head to head. And to be honest, I hope y'all see each other in the playoffs, because like we've been saying, this is literally the 2000s all over again when you have the Patriots, the Colts, and the Broncos ahead of the AFC. This is really the same thing all over again. But yes, JT is tied. Me personally, I believe he's tied with Drake May right now.
I'm sick and tired of these people, right? Hear me out, brothers. And I think y'all will agree with me on this. I'm sick and tired of them having this MVP all about quarterbacks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm tired of that shit, man. Because you got, right? You got JSN literally might be on the verge of breaking Megatron record.
He could be breaking, and Cooper Kupp's record as well.
You got Jonathan Taylor, who got over 15 touchdowns this year. He is right now on the verge of breaking LT and Adrian Peterson record, along with Eric Dickerson's.
Yep. The last time,
Rob, I don't talk about somebody who didn't want to finish.
last time that
the other two.
Only reason I said Saquon, because Saquon has the all-purpose record.
Oh yeah. But my brother, AP, he finished the season. He wanted that shit. LT, he finished the season. He wanted that shit. Jonathan Taylor, you don't think they gonna finish the season?
Only reason why I say differently, because Saquon got the one thing that AP and them don't have. And I'll take that any day of the week, then try to get a record. The record is fine.
Yeah. No. You're right. They got their ultimate prize. No knock on them. They have their ultimate prize. But look what JT doing. This man is about. Remember, LT had 24 touchdowns, and this man is only 9 away from breaking that.
Yep. And I think he can do it.
Oh, he breaking that, bro. He breaking that. I said, right? I said on another podcast earlier that I'd watch all the time. I told them this same thing. If JT breaks AP LT's record,
MVP.
There's no if, no ands, or buts. Give it to him. Because I know what Lone Wolf was going to say. The 2 MVPs that were running backs that won this thing was the same 2 that I'm talking about right now.
Yeah.
And the one of the 2 you talking about was the last one who won the MVP as a running back in 2012. So it's been now 13 years since we had a running back MVP.
Don't y'all think it's about time that narrative changed?
I agree.
But
it could have happened last year with Derrick Henry.
No, Saquon.
Or even Saquon. But here's the thing.
Or Saquon. Yeah.
Look, you want to find out how good he really is? They got the Chiefs next week.
Ooh.
And they go to the Chiefs. You want to find out how good Jonathan Taylor is? You want him to redeem himself after that Pittsburgh blow destruction? Go win against the Chiefs.
Now, if JT goes off on the Chiefs,
That ends everything.
As much as I love my quarterback in the MVP conversation, I gotta put JT over him.
Yeah, because he's got he's going to have 2 more games to prove that he's the MVP. Going on the road to the Chiefs and going to Seattle in December.
That's the ultimate test right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That because Seattle right now is the number 1 defense.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a definite test. And speaking of, I'm not even going to talk about the 2 games in the NFC West. We're going to talk about the NFC West period. There was belt to ass in Seattle. So didn't I talk about last week for Seattle to win the NFC at 6-1?
Yeah.
And now they went from 6-1 to about 4-1.
I tell you one thing. Seattle and the Rams are the hottest teams in the NFC right now.
And we're about to find out that matchup this week.
Yep.
The winner of that gets sole possession of first place of the NFC West.
I think and the problem I have with the thing was with the Rams, Seattle has something that the Eagles have as well.
Defense.
That defense is just ferocious.
Defense is
air.
Oh man.
And I gotta say, and I know David, I know you hate when I say this, but damn, I wish y'all still had Lawrence right now. Because Lawrence, I'm dead serious. Because Lawrence is making a big. The defense is already good from last year.
Everybody, listen.
It makes it even more ferocious because now you got Lawrence on one side, Leonard on the other side. The middle linebackers they just don't care, and then the corners are just as tough as nails because they know the front four is going to take care of home. So they
that's Seahawks defense. That Seahawks defense, they ain't playing defense. They playing hit a motherfucker.
The first quarter, I saw it was like 28-0. I said, I'm not watching.
Yeah.
Got 2 touchdowns.
Turn it off.
Turn it off. Didn't even have to play in that game.
No, turn it off.
So I think.
And I'll tell you one thing.
When they come to SoFi, we're going to really see how good Seattle really is. But this is
they the best road team in the league.
They are, but I think that's also why they picked up Rashid Shaheed because they know the Rams' defense is just as good as Seattle's defense, and they're going to find every getting way to get JSN not that much involved, which is why you picked up Rashid Shaheed. And it's also, I hate to say this is also why Cooper Kupp wanted to go to Seattle. He wanted to prove to the Rams. Y'all made a mistake by letting me go.
I made a mistake by not keeping me and letting me go to y'all signed Devontae.
And by the way,
I said that in the beginning of the season. Like, what the fuck they letting go Cooper for? That's 3 quarters tandem crazy.
And you see Cooper Kupp almost had an 80-yard touchdown yesterday.
He's getting ready for this game. He's getting ready. So Ali, we're gonna have to take
this is Vince's game. This is the Vince's game.
We're gonna take his ladder next week. We're going to take his ladder next week because I got a funny feeling Cooper Kupp is going to want this game more than anybody in that building.
And I don't think JSN for 1 week would not mind deviating from himself to giving it to him.
Nah, not at all.
And actually, that would be a right ladder to take because Cooper yards will be so juicy right now because he has not had a breakout game yet this season. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
And it's beauty. I think it's gonna be next week because they're in SoFi. It's not like they got to go to Seattle. They're coming to LA.
They're going to LA.
The emotion is going to be high for him because he never wanted to leave. He never wanted to get out of that building. He won a Super Bowl. Hell, he was the MVP.
He was the MVP. Yeah.
So for him to have that emotion attached to him, and he gets his first game trip back to LA.
Yep.
Yeah. I can't wait. I'm gonna tell you this much. I can't wait. I wish they had flexed that to the Sunday night game, and we would have been on this podcast right now.
But we got a good Sunday night game too, though. We got a good Sunday night game.
What we got Sunday night?
We got Detroit. We got Detroit and Philly.
Oh
yeah.
I know. That's what I said. It's so tough. It's so tough. But they should be
Yeah.
a 4 o'clock game.
Yeah.
4 o'clock game.
Okay, gentlemen.
I'm not gonna lie. Replace
Gentlemen.
Seattle and the Rams game with my Cowboy and Raiders Monday night football game.
Gentlemen, team vote. We don't do a Thursday night. We don't do a Thursday night game, and we go straight to the Sunday night. We come back Sunday.
I'm with you on that because the Thursday night game is you and the Jets.
I agree. Sunday night game. We're gonna do Sunday night.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do, right? Here's what we're gonna do. Thursday night, we're not gonna be on the show. We're gonna do a quick one with the slate. Don't worry, I will discuss that with y'all. We will do a quick one with our predictions of the slate. We're not gonna have a Thursday show. We're coming on Sunday night for this. That's a must watch game, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's a clash. That's amazing. That's a potential Super Bowl. That's a potential NFC Championship preview. I'm sorry. We gotta watch. We gotta be on it for that. We gotta be on here. No. So look. So Thursday we're gonna have like a quick 10-15 minute rundown of the slate. We will give our predictions live, so we have them recorded. We'll be on the show for at least 15-20 minutes. We're not gonna be on there for too long Thursday night. And on Thursday we'll be off. Sunday night, we coming back on this bitch.
Because this, I'm telling you right now, this slate I'm looking at just for this Sunday.
It's juicy. It's lovely. Lovely.
And the crazy is, it's from 4 o'clock down.
Down. Yeah. Clash.
It's
nothing but clash.
4 o'clock down.
Yeah. All of them is clash. Yes.
Yeah.
We got we got one 1 o'clock game that's going to be very interesting. But after that, from 4 down.
Okay. So this is what we'll do, guys. So on Thursday at 7:30, we're gonna be on here real quick. So we could be on, so we can just make our prediction. We're just gonna do straight predictions on Thursday night. After that, we're gonna take the rest of that night off, and we're coming back on Sunday night, and we'll do our show then.
That'll work.
Awesome.
Now, sound like a plan.
yeah.
Now, let's move on. Let's move on real quick because we have other games that we have to cover. So I have a question. The Jets, they let go of everybody, and they got new morale.
I think.
Oh,
This is
sir. Let me have this. Now let me have this one because I'm one of the few men that picked the Jets. I did.
You are the only one that picked the Jets.
You the only one that picked them. You the only one that picked them.
I did. I picked the Browns. I didn't think that the morale would be good, but
I did too. But Dylan Gabriel.
I think between them and the Dolphins deploying all their, not gonna say toxic players, but players that just didn't want to be there anymore. Now they got players that want to be there outside the Jets because they got one player that still wants to be out, and he still says he wants to be out, and that's not gonna change until he leaves. Outside of that, hey, Browns, y'all some ass. Y'all some ass. Y'all can't beat the Jets. Y'all can't beat the Jets.
No. Like I said, it's Dylan Gabriel.
No. This is a whole team.
You couldn't even bro. When you can't complete, when you can't complete,
you have one star that can take over a game. This is an NFL team that all parties are involved.
Yep.
Okay.
Y'all let the least rushing team beat y'all? Really? Myles Garrett.
Oh,
Come on, bro. I know you know better. You know better.
that's not his fault. Like,
because guess what? Kevin Stefanski is about to be out the door next.
No.
Yeah.
Give me that. Give me that.
He's being too damn stubborn and not playing Shador. At this point, it's just
it's not Rob. It's not him. It's the owners.
Stop. Hold on.
I just want to speak my piece right quick. Let me speak my piece.
I want to say this because
don't worry.
I want to hear everything right now. I know you want to speak a piece. I know you want to speak a piece, but I'm the only mofo that picked the Jets.
You did.
And everybody jumping on that gun. Everybody should say nothing because right now, at this point, I told you, I didn't trust Dylan Gabriel at all. I don't trust the Browns at all because they're inconsistent. I hate to pick the Jets, but I had to pick them because the Browns as a team is inconsistent. And I've been wanting Kevin Stefanski's job ever since then. He knows he's on the clock. 6 years on the job. The only one that you should apologize to is Baker Mayfield. You ran Baker Mayfield out of Cleveland because he make you look bad. Now we all turn around and say Baker Mayfield wasn't the problem. And I made a miss to Baker Mayfield. It was you, Kevin Stefanski, that made that was the problem. 6 years on the job. You only made the playoffs what? Once?
That's what Baker.
That's Baker. And then who you beat? Oh, you beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay. Ever since then, you've been irrelevant. And did you win the Coach of the Year twice, if I remember it correctly? I know you won the Coach of the Year twice. And ever since then, you haven't done nothing. You are being so stubborn to play the door. And I told you, guys, from Can't Get Right all the way up to the chef, I want to play the door. I'll wait next year. I'll still on the bench make my money. Watch I come out there and bust my head wide open. We got
Shador gonna get traded.
I don't give a damn what Shador do. Sit on the bench, Shador, make your money. That's all you can do. Let Dylan Gabriel get his head busted. And once Dylan Gabriel get his head busted, Kevin Stefanski, you and that GM, you can go. Y'all can go together.
Bye-bye.
Y'all can go together. Because why?
They gotta go.
No, both of them gotta go. Plain and simple. And I've been
go bye-bye, both of them.
Yeah, I'm on a rampage for that. Because Stefanski gotta go. You ain't doing too well. You got a horrible head coach director. And the general manager gotta go because I never forgive you for that Deshaun Watson contract. And you're the reason why most players are doing the Deshaun Watson challenge, i.e. Lamar Jackson, get all the guaranteed money. You started this. So, yeah, clearly going to clean house at the end of the season. Mark my words.
Yep.
If they want to keep Myles Garrett, they will.
They already did. The problem is, this is my issue with Myles. And I don't think nobody has addressed this, but I'm going to address this. Myles, if you were that pissed off, you should have never signed that contract to begin with.
That part.
Why did you sign the contract? There were 31 other teams that could have given you that same amount of money.
Preach the gospel, brother. Preach.
You right.
Preach.
You chose.
Why you signed that contract? There's only one, Rob, there's only one reason why he signed that contract, if you ask me. Loyalty.
What else? What else the reason can't get right?
Loyalty gonna win you a championship because they haven't won one since 1964.
No.
No time soon. You talking about loyalty? How about you be loyalty to a championship that you've been trying to chase without this team?
As a matter of fact, with the Myles Garrett situation, guess what? One of them teams that resides in AT&T Stadium had an opportunity to get him. As a matter of fact, from behind the scenes, they're offering him a first-round pick for Myles Garrett. Behind the scenes. And the general manager said, nope.
So, Myles, I don't want to hear nothing from you. When you signed that $130 million contract, that was your happiness. Don't be mad now because your team realized after what? 9 years of being on the team that your team is ass? That's your fault. You should have.
Come on, Myles. Come back home, Myles. Come back to detail.
You can't come back now. That contract is ink. Yep. You want to be loyal to the Browns, but the Browns ain't loyal to you. How does that feel? Hell? Loyalty. That's what he loyal to. That man loyal to the check. And the check is so good that he couldn't say no to. So Myles, I don't want to hear about your team losing because you already knew that they were ass when you signed that contract.
I'm sorry. I had to play it. I'm sorry.
Because it was perfect timing. But you knew this team was ass from the jump. You knew they were ass when they signed Deshaun Watson, and for the last 2 years of him being there, he's been an Achilles injury issue.
Yeah.
You knew they were ass when they tried to bring in the quarterback, and they got Dylan Gabriel, and you've been hyping up Shedeur, and they ain't put Shedeur in yet. You should have known this was coming. The only thing that's been good about the Browns is Quinshon Judkins. And Judkins, if I were you, when your contract is up, leave. And you be loyal to Weaver. In the words of Drake, ain't no friends in the industry. It's all about the money and the championships. Right now, these players leave for better services. You need to do the same thing when your time is up.
Hey, why don't you ask Baker Mayfield?
He understood the assignment. He understood the assignment. Hey, Saquon Barkley did too, you know. When you leave trash, and you go to somebody that value you, Daniel Jones understand the assignment too, you know. When you leave trash, you go to somewhere better. When they don't value you, that's all right.
Sam Darnold. Mm-hmm. Sam Darnold.
Him too. We gonna forget him because he was with the Vikings and took them to the playoffs and got up in the first round, and now he look like he with a team that look like they could go to a damn Super Bowl in Santa Clara.
I know Minnesota's pissing at
and I ain't gonna lie, D-Law.
Yep.
DeMarcus Lawrence. Look, what is Dallas to him? Nothing. Dallas don't owe him nothing. They ran he out like he was yesterday's rat ass. But yesterday he didn't look like rat ass, didn't he?
Not at all.
Didn't he run back one to the house?
He sure did.
Twice.
But Dallas, you didn't want to pay him either. You dumb rat ass.
Yeah, and I mean, that part. Because he was injury prone, but I still would have kept him.
The hell he wasn't injured.
Yeah. Like I said, that's Jerry Jones for you.
You gonna get rid of Pro Bowl?
Jerry Jones, just like how he lied to you about Micah Parsons, he lied to you about Mr. Lawrence too. He lied about CeeDee Lamb. He lied about Dak Prescott. He lied about Ezekiel Elliott. The only person he didn't lie was Tony Romo and Jake Ferguson.
Jason Witten. Jason Witten.
Can't forget about it.
Good point.
And you know why?
I feel you.
There's no friends in the industry.
Hey, I ain't go. Did I say the reason out loud without saying it?
Yep, that's what I said. No friends in the industry.
It's all about money. Loyalty's out the window.
Lone Wolf.
It's
You
all about
know
the
it's
money.
not about money. You know it's about money.
That's what I said. Don't do it.
That's why I said that part. I'm gonna keep it on edited version.
Yeah. We're not gonna cross. We ain't gonna cross over the Brooklyn Bridge, but we know what the deal is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Mr. Lawrence over there in Seattle looking like they might get a Lombardi. You think he gonna give a damn about what how Dallas treated him? He gonna go right back to Dallas and get that Lombardi and stick his middle finger right up Jerry Jones' ass.
Oh, DeMarcus Ware did that. DeMarcus Ware did that.
DeMarcus Ware did that. He went to Denver.
He did Denver and got one.
Got one. Give Jerry the salute.
Yeah.
Come on now, man, brothers. Y'all know what's going on in this whole conversation here, man. Ain't nothing to discuss. You don't want me to go ahead and give you the obvious.
Nope.
Mm.
Sure.
Hey, Ali. Does Detroit look like they're back to norm?
Yeah.
I was getting to that.
And they made one move that brings their season back to normal.
Does that answer your question?
Yep. And they made one change that can salvage their season and put them back in title contention.
Somebody took over play calling duties.
And that's the number one reason.
Let me can we go ahead and get this full screen, because I know I need a full screen for myself, because I haven't been off the Lions train. I've been on the Lions train forever. I never got off. So let me go ahead and give my piece about what I gotta say about these Lions that I love. Ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to understand Mr. Dan Campbell. Rob, I need him to understand Mr. Dan Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
Lone Wolf, I need them to understand Mr. Dan Campbell.
Oh, yeah.
Can't get right. I need you to understand and learn about Mr. Dan Campbell.
Oh, I know about him.
Shut up. You ain't been on the train. I'm trying to teach you. Sit down. Take notes. Hush. Dan Campbell. This is why the NFL, y'all didn't give this man a coach of the year yet.
No.
NFL, why y'all didn't give my boy Dan Campbell a coach of the year yet? You know this man should have been coach of the year, not once, not twice, but 3 separate occasions, and he looked like he want to do it again. When that good for nothing rat ass, I don't even know what the rat ass name who offensive coordinator for the Lions. How the Lions looked last week against them Chiefs.
John Morton.
Oh, thank you. I didn't care to know him. But how he looked and made them Lions look in Arrowhead.
Yeah.
They made us 3 embarrassed. We were embarrassed because of how we know what the Lions are capable of. We know what they do. They know what they could do. Them boys are Super Bowl contenders. We know they is. And their clock ain't run out. Because last time I checked, there's a some guy that still know how to catch balls. A video in the backfield that still look the same. and the fastest wide receiver that they finally, since Mr. Morton didn't want to use him, finally, then Dan Campbell know how to use Mr. JMO. The Lions are for real. They always been real. Dan Campbell just said, "Fuck you." Just give me the pick. Give me the pick. Give me that. Give me that here. Give me that here. Give me that here. Give me that here. Because what you're doing to my team is so disrespectful, and I agree with him. NFC, you have another team that is going to give you problems.
Yeah.
And remember when Dan Campbell lost in the divisional round? Did you see his reaction when they lost? He cried. He cried. He cried in the public.
Yeah.
I don't cry in the press.
This man is out for blood, people. Stop playing with these Lions.
Yeah. One thing I learned and love about Dan Campbell is his passion. That his passion is hard. I mean, former.
You speaking? Oh, I got you. Go ahead. Go take it, buddy.
No, one thing I learned about Dan Campbell, and one thing I do love about him is his passion for the game, and his passion, not only his passion for the game, but the passion for his team. You know what I'm saying? I love I love his aggressive calling, and I like I said, his passion for the team, his passion for the game. I remember that. I remember when they lost to Washington and seeing him cry. Yeah, he's out for blood. He's definitely out for it. But my only thing is, can they get through it?
Well, I think yesterday's game proved that they could because of the fact that they lost to them in the NFC divisional round 45-31 and turn around and beat them 44-22. I think that should tell you that he's finally over it and he's gotten over that bad loss taste in his mouth and the fact that he did it in their building. That was the other caveat. You kind of wish he'd have did this in Detroit where it all started, but to go back to Washington where the team
that was cold-blooded.
Granted, it ain't the same team from last year. I get it, but guess what? It's still the same. Certain people are still there from the last one, and guess what? Belt to ass season. And literally, the minute we heard that Jaden Daniels ain't playing, belt to ass game all over Washington. That wasn't even worth watching. But the fact that Detroit looked like the way they are, if this is what we're going to be getting from the rest of the season, the North better watch out because if AC/DC is calling these plays from now on, and the way that he knows he liked the run between Sonic and Knuckles, and then throwing it to Jamison Williams, because I think that's really the key to their whole offense. Get him more involved, and it opens up Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the crew. Yeah, nobody's going to touch this. Nobody's going to touch this Detroit team if AC/DC is taking over. Now, if he's taking over permanently, and this is how it's going to be for the rest of the season, nobody's going to touch Detroit.
Six receptions, 119 yards, and a touchdown was the fastest receiver in the National Football League stats. Before that, he was not even getting 4 catches.
Nope.
Not even getting 50 yards. You see what play calling change do?
Yeah.
You see the dip now. I think what Detroit really just said was they fucked up by letting Ben Johnson go. They can let Aaron Glenn go, but letting Ben go was the key factor to this.
But
team.
Ben wanted to go.
But I'm just saying, even though we knew that Ben Johnson was going to leave, I would have tried everything I could. I didn't care how much it would have cost. Certain offensive coordinators, you just don't let walk out your building until it's really time for him to go. It was not time for Ben Johnson to leave. He wanted to finish what he started.
Right.
And for him not to have, granted, I think he's doing a great job in Chicago. I can't wait for them to play against each other again because I guarantee you Ben Johnson ain't gonna let that happen twice. Not ever. That next time they play against each other is gonna be very competitive to the point where we might be thinking about this could be the two teams that could be fighting for the NFC North. That's how I think it's gonna be that close. But if this is the train that we're gonna be getting for the rest of the time, which is him calling plays now, and Jared Goff looked like the Jared Goff of what we've been seeing for the last couple of years. I like Seattle. I like the Rams. Not going to beat this Detroit team if this is how they're going to act. Not like this. This is what we get the rest of the season. This NFC playoff is going to be very fun to watch.
Interesting.
I tell you, look who they got next week on Sunday night.
I know
that game. That game gonna be brutal.
Go to Philly. This is gonna be great. It's great.
It's gonna be a brutal game. That's gonna be brutal.
That's gonna be. I'm telling you, that's gonna be a dog fight.
The
battle of the lines. But the trenches gonna be the deciding factor in that game. I'm telling you that. The trenches gonna decide that. Guaranteed.
You say the trenches.
Yeah, trenches gonna decide that game.
Offensive line is gonna be the juggernauts.
Which one go hold? Which one go hold? Because they're both defenses can get to the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So whoever trenches better gonna win that match. Forget about the weapons, because we know both sides got weapons, fully loaded.
Do that.
So it's gonna come down to the big boys, which brings me to my last thing tonight. With this crazy week that happened, I'm not gonna give y'all to give me your top 5 teams in order. Just give me who would be in your top 5 right now as we get out of here.
New England, Indianapolis, Seattle, Detroit, the Rams.
I think I agree with you.
I put the Rams up. The only reason, even though the Rams and the Seahawks are tied for first place in the NFC West, the reason why I put the Rams there with the Seahawks because they're the 2 hottest teams in the league right now, and they're the only ones that's currently.
We don't care about the 4. We care about the 5. I think that's the 5 that should.
That is the 5 right there.
Yeah, that 5 is good right there.
Not the 5.
Yeah.
You said it.
Yeah, because I hate to say this, much as I'm wearing my colors, I'll put us up there when we beat the Chiefs this week.
Yeah,
that part.
Then I'll go put us 6.
Chiefs 6. Chiefs 6 right now. I got Chiefs at 6.
I gotta see how we are.
Yeah. Chiefs and Broncos 6 with me, I say.
Broncos, the only reason why the only reason why I'm hesitating about Broncos is for one reason and one reason only. I need Bo Nix to get right.
Wait. I'm going to put the Buccaneers too with 6 and 7 because they got a game.
I can't put Bucks yet.
Can't put Bucks in there right now.
I can't put the Bucks 1 because they just took a loss from us, and 2 they are not fully healthy.
Yep. And they're not going to be fully healthy at all.
But they got the Bills next week in Tampa Bay.
I don't trust either one.
That still wouldn't put them in the 5.
Oh, right. Both those teams right now are top 10, but they're not top 5.
No,
okay.
No. What you just who you just said is exactly the 5.
I agree.
Yeah, I'll even take that 5.
Yeah, Seattle, Rams, us,
Colts,
and the Lions.
That's the 5.
That's it.
That's the 5.
Yeah.
I'm not even too fond about the Eagles. I'm not.
What you see how they look right now?
Nope.
just named. How did we just give you credit about the 5, and then you want to go ahead and discredit your 5?
No. I'm not discrediting I'm not discrediting.
My boy does not end this conversation right now.
My boy,
not in this conversation right now. They're not one of the 5 best teams in the NFL right now. The record is saying they are, but the way they play right now is not.
You watching a game right now. You're literally watching a game right now with us, and you see how bad Philly's struggling with Green Bay when y'all put up 40 against that same team right there.
That part.
Hey, listen. As much as I don't care for your franchise, I gonna keep it 100. Philly is struggling. Y'all put up 40 points on that same defense. I don't want to hear that.
If they're having a hard time with the Packers, imagine next week when they play Detroit.
That's what we're trying to tell you.
Yeah.
And you want to put them in the top 5 conversation?
Nah.
Let's get out.
I'm out of here.
I'm going on that note because
Rob, this man literally gave us the mic drop.
Yep.
And with that said, we will see y'all on Thursday night. It's gonna be a quick 30-minute show. We're gonna have our predictions on Sunday, and we're gonna be back up here Sunday night, so we could see this guy talk about. You know what? The hell with it. Y'all have a blessed evening. Y'all enjoy your week. We out of here. Peace out.
Have a good one, y'all. God bless. Peace, y'all.
Oh my goodness.